Well,
Oh,
no,
not
I
like
think
it.
the moment when we say,
okay.
the moment I think when we say like and share, what is it called? All the. So the moment we say about like and share, then people will start sharing.
will be better.
No, your English correct, just a little bit in this.
Like that. Oh,
Okay. Wait. Just making up.
Okay, drink water.
Hey, where's my page one? Is that here?
No, nothing. No. There.
Oh, thank you. Bye.
Magic.
Okay. So when I say like and share, right, a little part, when I say, okay, everybody please like and share, and then you guys can say, yes, like and share. And then maybe y'all can do this because this is like,
Yeah.
Alright, hi everybody, all the parents who are tuning in with us this evening. We'd like to say a big thank you and welcome to Mummy's Market Live. I hope all of you had a wonderful dinner earlier on, and now it's time for you to get to find out what are we going to be talking about this evening. It's a special topic because it's all about poop, all things good about poop, right? I know after you have dinner, it's time for you to go for a poop. Well, why is it so important, and why good poop matters with Friso Good Poop Advisory Panel sitting right here. Let's give them a big round of applause. Well, this session is of course proudly brought to you by Friso. So this evening, what we're going to give away, because all you viewers are tuning in with us, you get to stand a chance to win lucky draw prizes. There are altogether 4 prizes to be won this evening. Well, we have 3 lucky winners who will be walking away with this limited edition goodie bag. Alright, it's called the Good Poop Officer Kit. What is in this kit? Alright, I know a lot of mummies are trying to get their hands on this kit. Let me just dig in there and see what's in there, okay? So we have this very interesting catalog, and in this catalog you get to find out good shapes, bad shapes of your poop, good colors and bad colors. These are the indicators. And what else do we have here? Yes, we have this sticker, and on this sticker we have the QR code. So what you need to do is to scan this QR code and get to join in, the poop sticker packs, and you can actually download these stickers and send it to your friends, your family, and these are all very cute design stickers. What else do we have? Alright, we have also a name card holder. Why do we need a name card holder? Because now, if you are promoted as the Good Poop Officer, when you open this up, you can present your card. Yes. Good Poop Officer Catherine Yap right here. So don't play, huh? Alright, and finally, yes, without further ado, I'm going to present you this limited edition cap, right? It says Good Poop Officer. So I'm going to don this on because I am the Good Poop Officer in my own household, making sure that everybody have good poop, alright? There you go, right there.
Alright.
Alright, so 3 winners will walk away with this Good Poop Officer kit, but we have 1 lucky winner. This is the grand prize. You not only get to walk away with this kit, but you can get to walk away with this goodie right here. Alright, this is the Friso Fire Engine, and we're talking about a very nicely designed, retro designed fire engine, and you know what? It's worth a whopping $320.
Wow.
Honestly, I wouldn't mind tapaoing this at home and decorate it, at my house, alright? So, do stay tuned, because right now, this is the way to win it. What you need to do is to hashtag, please like and share first of all, and hashtag this page to Good Poop Matters Baby and Friso SG. Let me repeat that. Like and share this live session and hashtag to Good Poop Matters Baby and hashtag to Friso SG. So now, all the mummies and daddies, you must be waiting for this moment, because we are going to be addressing to you all these questions that we have been receiving over the last couple of weeks, and our panelists here will be addressing these questions. So let me introduce them one by one, okay? First up, we have the consultant pediatrician, Dr. Patrina Wong! Yay! And sitting right next to me is our very pretty principal dietitian, Miss Bibi Chia! And who's that very handsome and charming gentleman over there. All right, he is none other than the general manager for Friso Capina, Singapore, Mr. David Naidu. Yay! All right, so much for the introduction. So all the parents out there, you may have actually seen the earlier video clip about our Friso on identifying your child's gut health through poop. But if you haven't, fret not, because right now we have Dr. Patrina Wong to answer these questions. Okay, so we have the first question right here. So I know that some of you mommies especially have shown us, we have gathered all these questions, and this is the first question we're going to be dive straight into. Okay, so let me ask this question from Ermi Lai, the mummy's name. So Dr. Wong, get ready for this. If there are food bits in my child's poop, what does it mean? Does it mean that the nutrients are not well absorbed by my toddler?
Okay, so it's quite a common problem that parents face. Basically, you find sort of bits of orange, bits of yellow, bits of green in your child's poop.
Yeah.
That's not uncommon and it's nothing to worry about. It really depends on what your child has eaten.
Yeah.
So a lot of foods basically contain some fibrous material. So the nutrients basically gets absorbed by your child's gut, but that doesn't mean that if you see sort of bits in the food is like the nutrients are not being absorbed.
That's
Those
true.
are actually the fibrous bits that do not get absorbed and they come up in the poop. So
see.
certainly don't worry. Okay, if you see a bit of yellow bits, you might remember feeding your child corn. If you see a bit of orange bits, you might remember feeding your child carrots. So good digestion is very important for children as they're growing. Alright, it's important for immunity, it's important for growth. So certainly I think good digestion should be first most on most parents' minds.
So I know that parents out there, you have this, you have seen corn or green peas in your child's poop. Don't worry, yes. But if something is wrong, please always go for a pediatrician doctor. So thank you so much, Dr. Wong, for answering this question, and I think all these advices are very valuable. So let's go for the next question. Next question is from another mummy. All right, her name is Trisha Liao. I hope Trisha is watching us. So how frequently does my child need to poo? Sometimes he can go on 3 to 4 days, all right, without pooing, and suddenly passes poop that is orange in color. And mind you, she is referring to her 1-year-old daughter or son. Yeah.
Okay, alright, so I think there are two aspects to that question. So one is basically what's normal frequency, how often should your child be passing stools?
Yeah.
And the second aspect is basically the colour of the stools, what's normal and what's not.
Yeah.
So with regards to how often your child should poop, I think there's no magic number. So there's no like, you know, every child must pass stools in a certain number of days. There really isn't a magic number to put at. So some children pass stools as often as 1 to 3 times a day. Some children may take a few days to pass 1 stool. So as long as the consistency of the stool is okay, your child doesn't strain, it's not hard, it's not cracked, then that's all right. Okay, so consistency of the stool should be nice and soft. Okay, it should be easy to pass out. It shouldn't be watery or loose as well. Yeah. Now with regards to the color of the stools, okay, I always tell parents that there are a few colors that are good colors. So yellow, brown, green.
Yeah.
Okay, these are okay colors to have for stool. If you get a little bit of orange in the stool, sometimes you may remember feeding some like squash, pumpkin, more orangey colored foods.
Yeah.
So that may change the color of your child's poop for that few days. But of course, if it's persistent, then do seek your doctor's consult and advice. Now, colors that are not normal, okay, and when you should bring your child to see a doctor, if the stool color is very pale, like beigey color, that's not normal. If your child's poop contain red bits or red streaks, that may signify blood. So please consult your doctor as well.
Wow, that is so informative, and really, you know, your child's poop does tell about their gut health. So it's very important. Like what you mentioned, you know, at the end you say that, you know, if it's blood red color or streak grey color, yeah, please always go and seek professional advice. Thank you so much, Dr. Wong, for addressing these questions. All right, so now I'm going to direct the attention to our handsome gentleman over here, David. So David, I'm sure this resonates, all right, with you, and it just makes so much sense right now that we have a good poop panel, right here, because they're here to, answer these questions. But can you share with us, more about what inspires you to come up with this fun campaign?
Absolutely, thanks, Kat.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, we sometimes think that parents can overlook the notion of good digestion. But here at Friso, we believe it's critically important for the health and well-being of young children. And that is why we wanted to create this platform to really engage with parents. And that's where poop comes in.
Right.
We believe it's an excellent indicator, perhaps the most visible indicator of good gut health.
That's true.
And that's why we have created this platform to engage with parents. And it's very much in the spirit of what we do at Friso, to try and be a brand that is both transparent and credible to our consumers.
I like that, transparent and
And why do we want to call it a good poop panel? Well, we believe that we are now sitting in a bit of a challenging period of time.
Yeah.
And that's why we wanted to make our campaign a little bit more lighter, a little bit more tongue-in-cheek, to better engage with parents. And at the same time, speaking of the panel, I am delighted today to have with me two esteemed experts, Dr. Patrina Wong and Ms. Bibi, to share their insights on this important topic.
That's right. You guys are very lucky to have our professionals here. And I think this campaign is so creative and it's so innovative. And I think all the kids will love all the cute stickers that we have designed for you. All right. So now, before we move on, for our program, I know that some of you parents who are just tuning in with us, you probably doesn't know how to win some of the lucky draw prizes that we're going to be giving away this evening. So right now, on this lovely Thursday night, you're watching us live. What you need to do is quickly, go and like this live session, share it. Not just on your page, but on all the Facebook group page that you know. And remember to hashtag, alright? This hashtag to Good Poop Matters Baby and hashtag to FrisoSG. Remember, not just one, but two of these hashtags. And you will be on your way to win 4 lucky draw prizes, alright? 3 lucky winners who are viewing right now, you get to walk away with this Good Poop Officer Kit. And the 1 grand prize winner walks away with this kit as well as $320 worth of the Friso fire engine. I'm so tempted to bring this back home, but I can't be a winner. So you guys better like and share right now, okay? So now, moving on, we have, our next question. This is going to be directed to Principal Dietitian Ms. Bibi Chia, sitting right here. And we'd like to address some of the queries, from the floor and share with us how digestion actually plays a very important role in helping you parents out there with these concerns. So let's dive into the first question, and this is from another mummy. Her name is Amelia Tay. So Amelia would like to ask, okay, my daughter refuses to eat vegetables. Alright, I think everybody have the same problem. How can I get her to do it without forcing her?
I think that's a really good question, because every parent during this journey of parenting would have, face similar, issues with children not wanting to eat the foods you want them to eat. But I guess, the most important advice I would like to give is to not give up. And then there's to persist, maybe the child require 8 to 10 times seeing the fruit or the vegetable before they are receptive. Yes, and maybe after 8 to 10 times they may be very comfortable to give a bite or two, right? Yeah. I guess also it's important that we ourselves are good role models. So if we don't eat vegetables, then it's very likely they are not going to try.
So true.
Make sure that your dinner table or your lunch table always have some fruit or vegetables, served. I guess the other thing is to make sure that they understand where natural fruits are from, right? Maybe let them know, a little bit about farm to table to raise their interest in natural good foods.
I believe there's some field trips that you can bring your kids to here in Singapore now that we can't travel. Holiday is coming. Bring them to vegetable farms and get them to identify what is broccoli, carrots, other vegetables, and then they will be able to enjoy it with visual and the touch, right?
Yes. I think it's also important to bring them to the supermarket, let them pick. You maybe even prepare a meal or two with them so that they raise their interest in natural good foods.
See, It's so important, and these are very valuable tips, I must say. All right, so I know, Bibi, we have another question here, and this is from the mother named Janice To. So Janice To would like to ask, so I have a 3-year-old son, and he loves, listen to me, French fries and nuggets. How many of you can resonate to that? My son loves that too, all right? But is it safe, to allow my son to have some of these food?
I think the question is how often,
Right.
And you want to treat these foods as not the everyday foods, in their diet. So once in a long while, maybe you can treat them to some, French fries or nuggets. But if they overconsume these foods, then we are displacing their appetite for good natural foods such as, fruits, vegetables, where they're going to get most of their nutrients from.
That's so true.
Yeah. So I would advise that don't make this fast food like a regular item in their diet. So make it once in a while. And I guess balance is important as well, right?
Yeah. You can give them as a treat. Right?
Yeah.
Also, if you behave yourself, you do well in your spelling. That's what I usually do. So I think also alternatively, what you can really do is you can cook French fries at home using potatoes, sweet potatoes, and I heard about the healthy nugget. What do you think we can put into this healthy nugget?
Well, I think we can hide vegetables in there.
And tofu.
Yes, tofu is a
to
good
give
one.
them a
Yes.
good balance, isn't it?
That's so
Yeah.
true. Wow, see, mummies and daddies, there you go. We are
Good
giving you
tips.
some tips right here. Don't bring them out to eat fast food. Bring them, let them stay at home and get them to, prepare the meal for you as well. Right. So thank you so much, Bibi and Dr. Petrina, for sharing with us. I definitely have a better understanding about gut health and also digestion. All right, we have another question coming in from the viewers right here. I think our viewers who are watching us would like to ask this question, okay? It says, after starting school, my son has been pooping less and is constipated. So what can I do? I think this question goes to Miss Bibi.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good question. It's important because I think a lot of parents have questions about their child being constipated.
Yes.
I think for school children, I think it's important that they make sure they drink enough water throughout the day, whether it's in school or when they are playing sports. So to ensure that they have a bottle, make sure they drink plenty of water. I guess the other thing would be to make sure they have enough fiber in their diet. So enough fiber from natural foods such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, and that should help them poop better.
And fiber and hydration is the key right here. Okay, next question. All right, this is from another mother and also related to constipation. So she would like to ask if a 13-month-old is constipated for 3 days, what should I do?
So I'll take that.
Okay,
All right.
Dr.
So I think that's also a very common question that a lot of parents bring up. So basically, how many days can I wait before I need to sort of find help? So if your child hasn't pooped for a few days, what are the signs to watch out for? So basically, whether your child is feeding well, whether the stomach is bloated, whether your child's behavior is still okay. Yeah. So I think remember what Bibi mentioned. You have to increase the fluids in the food in the diet as well as high fiber foods. Okay. So keep going on fluids. Certain foods are more helpful than others. I think Bibi can share with you more. Yeah. So basically that's the main things to watch out for.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Bibi, would you like to add some answers to that?
Yeah, I think papaya is one of them,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
It's an easy fruit, it's
Yes.
delicious and
Yes.
it's soft, and sometimes it does help the child poo a little bit better.
Yeah.
I guess also maybe if you have to, a diluted kind of prune juice might help as well.
Yeah.
So these are some of the tricks. I think some mothers are already using them.
Prune puree, I think it's quite a good sort of natural laxative.
You mean the puree?
Yes,
the
you can puree
papaya?
the
Mashed.
prune. Yeah, like mashed prune.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Wow, such good information. I never know. You puree it and then you feed them.
Yeah.
And see whether is the bowel moving. And I hope that this will help your kids with their bowel movement. So. No more questions from the ground? Okay, so I think we'd like to wrap up this session. Sadly to say that we've come to the end of our session right here. And I know that a lot of you out there, tuning into us and you are probably holding on to your seat and wondering if you are the winner for this evening, well, we are going to be announcing the results right now. So I'm going to get Dr. Petrina and Bibi to announce the winner for the consolation prize, and myself will be also announcing that. But the grand prize winner will be announced by none other than our GM sitting right here, Mr. David Naidu. Okay, so let me get the results. Yay! I hope all of you are liking and sharing this page. Okay, our lucky draw winner who is going to be walking away with this exclusive limited edition Good Poop Officer Kit. This lucky winner is Uryani Ibrahim. Yay! Congratulations! By the way, before I continue, all the winners out there, please do take note that you need to PM us, okay, at Mummy's Market to redeem your prizes. Alright, next winner. Okay, I'm gonna be getting Bibi to announce this very lucky person.
Sure.
Here we go.
Alright, so the second winner is Yiling Ma Yi.
Yay!
Congratulations!
Yes, Yiling, you won yourself the Group of Officer Kit. Alright, next. Alright, Dr. Petrina, you must be ready, right? So let's see. Yay! So don't worry, we still got 2 more winners. Alright, next I'm gonna get
Okay. So the next lucky winner is Missy Esther.
Missy Esther!
Yay!
Congratulations! This Good Poop Officer Kit is yours.
Congratulations.
And next, the grand prize. Are you guys ready for that? Let's do the drum roll. Okay, you know what? The grand prize winner, let me announce that one more time. You get to walk away with this limited edition Good Poop Officer Kit and this really awesome looking and this fiery red. How attractive it is! It's so retro looking, you know. If you're driving, you know, a Vespa, this one goes well. But you can actually get to decorate it as well, you know, after your kid has played. And this is a Friso fire engine worth a whopping $320. That's why it's the grand prize, right? So, okay, let me just announce to you what is inside this kit. I know many of you mummies out there wants to have your hands on this kit. Alright, it comes with this catalog. In this catalog, it says how to get your kid to poop like a champion. That's inside. But most importantly, like what Dr. Petrina just mentioned, that you get to see the color chart, good colors of your poop, bad colors, and the good shapes and the bad shapes. You get to identify your kid's poop. It sounds right or wrong. Okay, next you get to also walk away with this very beautiful stickers. Very cute, I would say cute, because all these are specially designed for your kids to like these stickers. You know what? My son likes to send stickers of you know, cartoons to me, you know, to express how they feel. So these stickers, you know, you can download it from this QR code and automatically you can get all these designer poop. And of course you can WhatsApp to your family, your kids can send it to you, and it's so nice. Next is the name card. Where's the name card holder? What is in this box right here? Okay, when you flip it open, obviously it's a name card holder. And as the Good Poop Officer myself, and in my household, making sure everyone has good poop, I get to give away my name card. Yes, Good Poop Officer Catherine Yap. So here's for you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, finally, what do you get? This is something that will give you lots of respect. Okay? You can walk around so proudly in your own home and say, hey, who am I? I'm the Good Poop Officer. I can don this on. And I'll be like telling everybody to eat your fiber, drink water, and so you can have good poop, right? Yes. Maybe it's looking at me. Making sure I say the right thing.
She's the poop police, right?
Yeah, now I become officer police.
Yeah.
So there you go. You get to receive all these goodies in this Good Poop Officer Kit. Are we ready for the grand prize? Yay! Okay, now we are gonna pass this card here, okay? The results to Mr. David.
And the grand prize winner is Hui Fang Liang. Congratulations!
Yay! Liang Fang, you colors. All right. As you can see, we have the good colors, like what Dr. Wong has mentioned. They are yellow, green, black, and brown. All right. What is the bad one that you need to probably bring your kid to see consultant dietitian? No, not dietitian, pediatrician right here. Is the bright red color, like blood red, white, black, or even red streak. Yeah. So would you like to emphasize a little bit more?
Yeah, so I think the colors that I mentioned is the bad poop colors. I think red, I mean, of course, certain red foods sometimes may have that occasional red particle in the stool, but if the stool is generally on the reddish hue, or you've got streaks like lines, of red in the stool, that may signify blood. So that could be bleeding from either the anus region or from a little higher up in the gut. So certainly not normal, so please seek your doctor's advice. The other colors, basically black like hair, that also signifies blood, but that comes from higher up in the digestive tract. So again, it's an early sign, it's a sort of a warning sign, so please see a doctor if your child has that coloured poop.
That's right.
Now, if your child's poop is very beige, light coloured like clay, that's also not normal. So your doctor may check your child in more detail. He may need to order some blood tests. So that sort of signifies something abnormal. We have to check for liver problems. So please bring your child to see a doctor.
Thank you. Wow. Let's give her a round of applause. Some good advice. I hope all our panelists, or Good Poop advisory panelists here, have addressed all your questions. And you know what? It's very important that your kids have good digestion for their general growth and development. And this topic that we have talked about today, if you have missed it earlier on, fret not, because you can replay that. All right. Of course, our topic tonight is all about all the good things about poop and why good poop matters with the Friso Good Poop Advisory Panel. Yes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, mummies and daddies, would like to say thank you once again for tuning in with us. And we'd like to also say thank you to all of them. Yes. And I know that some of you parents out there would have more questions to ask. Feel free to keep asking questions on the comments page, and we'll be able to answer these questions later on after our show, okay? So I'd like to wrap up by saying good night and have a wonderful week ahead. Ciao!
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.